And we are live. And all right. And looks like okay. Looks like I can I got all right. So let's I got a split screen here going. On one half of the screen I got you guys and the live. And on the other half I have the script. Yep. So I'm actually looking at the script on the computer screen while also live with y'all as I'm about to finalize it. Basically reading it out loud to make sure everything's right, spelled right and everything before sending it off. But I also printed just one copy out. This is basically just to show you guys some evidence that this did get done, that I did do it. Got the cast and everything and all that there. Which I'm like I said, I'm about to read that to you guys there. And I'll probably put up like a little short, just pretty much, showing not the whole script, but not the whole script, but like, the title and like the first few pages or something like that, just to kind of put it out there and also link it to this live stream there so more people can see it too, see the replay. I know it's early morning, not too early, but for some people it might be because everybody got a different schedule. I understand that. Heck, most people are on the weekday schedule of going into work at 8 or 9 o'clock. And in my case, you have it where sometimes you're off on a weekday, or either you might have to do a closing shift like last night. So now I'm up bright and early after a night shift. So with Brownie, of course. Forgot to introduce himself. Yo, what's up? King Gabe in the house. And Brownie B. Brown here. What that? Yeah. Uh, so yeah, we are here. Like I say, about to finalize this play and everything. It's really exciting here because, like I say, this is actually the. It's not the first time I wrote a script. The first time I've written like a script format was for my comic books because of the way it was set up. It was sort of because I started off, writing novels, which was Heroes of Dream, and I will get back to reading that. Might let you guys know before the stream ends the word on that. Just a brief word on that before I end the stream. Uh, but after, but yeah, then like I mentioned before, I got Photoshop. Well, I started 2010. I started Heroes of Dream. Got Photoshop around 2016 or 17. Actually got it a little. I actually had got. The funny thing is, I got a program like Photoshop even earlier than that, but I was having a lot of trouble with it, trying to figure it out. Then I actually got Photoshop some kind of way um, from I think it was some kind of way we got it through my job there. Both me and another guy that I used to hang around with, and he taught, and I was actually able to learn it. Unlike the previous program, he actually tutored me on it, and yeah, have been using it ever since there. And that's what started me on the comics. Matter of fact, the last Heroes of Dream book was sort of the test of Photoshop there. So you'll notice when we get to that point, the last Heroes of Dream book that I've done was the test of Photoshop, and it also marked the beginning of when I transitioned to doing comic books right after that. So then I had to go back to novels because Photoshop, for whatever reason, decided to give out. And yeah, now we're about to have our first play from this novel series that just started. First one novels 1 through 3 of Yumeko, and we're about to have, like I say, a play, which will also of Yumiko. So this is a really good. This is really good. I mean, things have really moved up there. I mean, it's quite a bit to take in. It's a good thing though. Don't get me wrong. It's a good thing. Processing and everything, but yeah, but it's all good though. the old Brownny with me and everything. So yeah, this is what we're finna do. Um, and I will, like I say, this kind of makes up a last night stream. Um, this was actually going to be Thursday night stream at first, but I wanted to go and go through this, and I recently finished it. Matter of fact, I finished it right that Sunday. I finished it this previous Sunday, right after I made the update video. The update video that I released to you guys Monday night, where that was recorded on Saturday before I finished it. So yeah, I just finished it before the update video was released Monday. So yeah, now you guys are about to hear it, like I say, and like I say, make sure everything is right. It should be. For the most part, this is actually this was. I mean, they're probably like little minor stuff. Like, oh, I got this spelled wrong or something like that, or maybe I forgot to put a word in or some little minor stuff. But even then, it's usually not hadn't been a whole lot. Like the more I did this script format when I was writing my comic books, yeah, I really had strength in that because even my mom noticed that like when she was looking over it, there wasn't a whole lot that she had to really even call out on other like I say other than to minor stuff. But yeah, yeah, um, so yeah, that's. But this is what we're gonna do, and then, like I say, this is gonna be a play. Um, I may have possibly now I may have possibly wrote a play before, but not like to actually have performed though. If I did write a play before, it probably was just for funsies. I probably was, sort of like the equivalent of say me writing a fanfic or something like that. I probably, oh yeah, I take that back. I have wrote play format. I got some I got a play format of a Garfield episode in one of my journals. The Garfield and the Great Salesman, sales resistance, yeah, and probably some others in my journals as well, and maybe outside of them too. But yeah, a lot of them were just for funsies, sort of like you sort of like when people just doodle or something like that. But this is actually an official thing, so yeah, this is a first time for a play, for writing a play, for like, hey, you're actually going to make this a thing here, like so. Um, now I really hope that after this, not only I'll still continue with the books, because like I say, this is going to be a big help to getting me out there. Definitely pray and trust God that it does, and that along with my books, I can make more and um, so it's almost feel like Tyler Perry there with his stuff about Medea, but have me come out on the stage. Do 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 do. Hey, how y'all doing, everybody? Oh man, thank glory be to God. Glory be to God having me up here. This really is a and also having a turnout like this. It's really great honor to present to you guys this. Yeah, I can see what the imagination that the Lord has blessed me with to come up with this and everything. It's truly an honor and everything. So, yeah, little speech or something. Might need to get that. Might need to get that together if I do. If yeah, just in case. Because sometimes sometimes when sometimes there will. I've seen cases where people have been asked to give a speech on the spot at big events like that. There, something like that. They'd be like, "Oh, we ain't got nothing prepared." So, yeah, I probably need to have a little something just in case. Yeah, just be prepared. In case they call. Like here's the one that wrote the play. Give a few words. Yeah, so yeah, 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 you gotta be ready because yeah, like I say, I've seen it happen before. So yeah, I don't want to be like I'm up there and I try to come up with something and then I'm Next thing you know, I'm up there for hours and hours, like Mr. Brown and Meet the Browns. Like, I'm gonna miss my daddy, my daddy. Woo! Woo. It does not take anyone this long to get put in the ground. or or don't give me I think Eddie Murphy made a joke about Stevie Wonder like that. He was like, I like to thank all the guys' children. Everybody that Stevie, just take the award now. So just take, all right. So I'm doing it now. So let me get the business here. Like I said, guys, I do got some other stuff I gotta uh take care of there, but I am taking time because I mean, like I say, I was gonna have to do this anyway, so figured I'd go on and make a live out of it there. And I will be back tonight for the Bible reading stream because today is Wednesday. So yeah, I will do that. Since I had my little live stream vacation last week, so we back to business. Um, and will I do plan to do on Thursday? What will Thursday stream be? It may be Heroes of Dream. I'm not sure yet. I will know a little bit. Probably, I would say probably by the night I would have a better idea. Better yet, between tonight and tomorrow after I get off work, I will know. But like I said, I do plan to live stream tomorrow. Yeah, I do plan to live stream. I'm just trying to figure out what it's gonna be there. So you'll know. So like I say, you'll have a confirmation no later than tomorrow afternoon of what the live will be. But there will be a live tomorrow night. There will also be a live tonight, and it's gonna be the Bible reading. So yeah, and this is kind of making up for Tuesday night. So okay, so clear. And like I say, definitely like, share, subscribe. Get our available books like Yumeko that this play is based from, and also definitely support us on Patreon. That's right, support us on that Patreon to really, boost up more of what we're doing here, both not only just on the channel, but even outside the channel that we tell you guys about with the books, and also, even going further, like this play, for instance, and as well as also support our Patreon that we have already, Iceman Universe, who is still supporting us. I appreciate you there, buddy. Like I say, doing what he can, and also, give him some support too there for what he's doing there. Not, it's a little, just I mean, it's a little something, but I mean, he's still uh he's still, putting effort into it, with his reactions to Naruto, One Piece, Hey Arnold, and Nettie. Real good, real good reactions, by the way. I've been and Nettie's real good. Yeah, and he's uploading Hey Arnold episodes. He's also doing Courage the Cowardly Dog, which, like I say, he just released a couple of videos on that. I gotta check out there. So, yeah, I definitely hadn't seen Courage in a while. So I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, let's check out Courage. And also support our Miracle Crew. Especially we're gonna be getting together this month. We're gonna be getting together this month to talk about old Superman on the 19th there as well. Then we'll also be together again for GeekCon next month in August. So definitely looking forward to that. Support them, Big Sis Casey, Queen Tina, and EJ the Supreme. And also just like you're hanging out with us in the live stream and giving us the likes and stuff. Make sure you give us a like. Also hang out on Discord, Facebook, and let's tell each other some stuff on that Macari app. Now, without further ado, what do you say we get on into this play? Went into had a 14-minute monologue here in over 20 seconds. So, yeah, we'll do that. So, let's go on and make sure everything's all right in this play, and also have you guys hear what's gonna, at least, script wise, what's gonna be in it. But hey, September 13th and 14th, you're still gonna have to. You still, I still expect to see y'all come out there and see your boy and see the performance of the theater play. Oh, what lights do yonder window breaks? Like, it is the east. Or to be or not to be, that is the question. To be or not to be, Belly be bomb. Oh, so, all right, all right. Now, playtime is over. Yumeko, Brownie's rescue mission on Uranus. This is the play, which was also a short story that was entered in a Disney contest back in the 90s, way before I started the Yumiko series, but it didn't win. But Disney said to keep going at it. There, I guess I guess it wasn't Disney's type, you know. Oh well, maybe too bad. Maybe it possibly would have made if it was a contest for Fox Kids or Nickelodeon. Maybe. We're back, and now more Brownie or Yumiko on say on Nickelodeon or for kids, the Fox Box or Fox 33, Fox Kids. You're watching Fox 33. Mhm. All right, on the next. All right, by Gabriel King, Gabe Johnson of Miracle Productions. I'm gonna add the Miracle Productions. Just add that there. Okay, that sounds not. It's not really an error. I just thought it sounded better that way. You know. Okay. Right. So come up to the screen that I got like on my have right over here. All right. So let's see. Maybe trying to see if I can set Brownie somewhere. Hang on a second, guys. Unless I can pull the screen. Yeah, there we go. I wish I could. Okay. Synopsis: some ice monsters kidnap the mayor's baby daughter to the planet Uranus for their boss. The boss wants to take. Hey, well, I got the word "take" twice in there. Guess they got caught there. Okay. It's one advantage of reading it out loud. Let's see if I can set you down somewhere, Brandy. Yeah. Don't mind holding it, but yeah, well, yeah, I'm trying to read, you know. Let's see if I can move just a little bit, and then maybe, uh, yeah, because you're still off screen when I do. I think that may be just because of the. Okay. Anyway, okay, we'll just. Yeah. All right. And there we go. All right. The ball. The boss wants to take the mayor's position for himself. However, Brownie is called into action to rescue her. Actually, let me change that too because actually Brownie chooses to do this there, so he's not really called. He just chooses this when he hears about it. Let's say so. Let's see. Chooses. Okay, y'all got some. Y'all see some live proof in here. I guess it probably would be if I had a shared screen, but yeah. Let's see. Choose. Make sure I'm check my spell. Make sure I'm doing it right there. I want to say chooses. Okay. Okay, so it's with the two O's. Okay. It double O. Chooses to go and rescue her. Chooses to go and rescue her. All right, there we go. However, Brownie chooses to go and rescue her. Okay, okay, maybe yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna ease it a little bit back this way. Yeah, maybe since I'm doing that. Yeah, maybe that might help there. Oh, I wonder if I could use this tripod here. Maybe that camera. Oh, sorry, Brandon. I'm not trying to hit you there. Okay. Okay. I think you might be able to stand up on that. Kind of adjust it a little bit there. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. It's not, all right. All right. So here we go. Yeah, I'm all right. So how yeah, all right, gotta push it back a little bit. Yeah, wait, kick his feet up there. Kick your feet up and relax. There we go. Yeah, my hands are free. Well, see, we'll work it out. All right. Of course, I have to work out his big head, but I think we can work with that. Okay, so however Brownie chooses to go and rescue her, will he be able to succeed? Find out in this adventure, and be sure to get the Yumeko novel series I just told you guys about. Get the Yumeko novel series. All right. So the genre, I put the genre on here because that's one of the things Sherry asked about. And actually, what said about in the email as far as how to set this up, script up, and everything. So, um, okay, so the title was on the first page. We got the second one on the second page. Had we got the synopsis. The genre is adventure fantasy, and the age for viewing, say kids 7 and up, plus teens and adults, which I'm pretty sure if it's up past 7, obviously teens and adults will be able to watch it. But I just put it for the heck of it. Mostly to emphasize that because sometimes many people say, "Oh, for kids," and they think, and the first thing they're not interested. I'm like, hey, just because you're not a kid doesn't mean you can't check it out too. So yeah, they sort of like yeah. So the cast is Brownie B. Brown, of course. Um, he could now. I don't have the cast members yet. Only person I know is gonna that I know I want to. I'm casting for this and is in agreement to be a part of this is of course EJ the Supreme. Oh yeah. So well, I'm about to get to who he's gonna be. But as for everybody else, Brownie B. Brown, um, since he's a teenager in this event, him and his friends, um, I'm looking for Brownie, a male actor that's at least 15 to 17. Billy Webster, a male actor anywhere between 12 to 14 because he's a little younger. Dashdale Evans, um, a male actor that's at least 15 to 17. Gerald Millers, male actor that's anywhere between 16 to 18. He's a little old. He's that his character is actually just a year older than Brownie and Dashdale there. So that's why I say 16 to 18 because you do have cases where might be a little over 16, but they'll play a 16-year-old, something like that. Yeah, I mean movies you have 20-year-olds playing teenagers. But I limited that age range to try to get a lot of the, as they call them, the youngins in them, because Sherry, she her production Lumpy Grits, they where they do a lot of stuff with theater and plays and stuff, but they now they do have some, they do have adult actors in some of their plays, but they do a lot of work with the youth though, more most of the time. Yeah, so yeah, kind of utilize that there. Um, yeah, Francine Campbell. That's a character that is coming to the Yumiko series. She hasn't been in there. She isn't in the first three, but she is coming. Matter of fact, she will be in the fourth one that this play is gonna end up pretty much becoming gonna be becoming the next book. So Francine Campbell, um her age is between 15 to 17. This was a friend. Francine is a friend of Brownie's uh, that he knew before, back in high school, before he became a firefighter there. So yeah, this is an old friend of theirs, but she will be coming back into the series there. Narrator. The narrator can be male or female, any age. So yeah, because I mean, you're basically just narrating the play. So the news reporter can be can be either male or female. Uh, as long as as long as they are above 14. And the reason I say that, because you do have cases like school reporters and stuff like that, or sometimes where um, teenagers will train to be in journalism there. I know I took journalism class back in high school, so, and let's see, news reporter. Um, then he got the ice monsters. There's going to be three of them. Three ice monsters. They can be male or female as well. Um, I would, and probably if there are any other edits other than what I'm doing right now, if any other additional edits come, it's probably going to be having to do with the casting. It may be some others, but it will have to do with the casting. The ice monsters, yeah, they can be either male or female actors between the age of 12 to 20. So yeah, to kind of still kind of yeah, get as many young of the youngins as we can there. The Phantom Master. Oh yeah, I gotta change. Uh, okay, well for right now, I put let's say male actor. So let's see. I think I'm gonna go and change that. Um, which I made sure to done that before I printed it out. But we're gonna go and change that, since we know the Bantam Master is gonna be EJ the Supreme, Edwin Sherman. Yeah, so Edwin Josh Sherman as the Bantam Master, because he actually played a really he did a real good job playing the villain in in Sherry's Sherlock Holmes production there, that me and Christina went to see him in there. So he did a real good job in that. Uh, he got okay, so now Anna Rosefield, a female actor between the age of 12 and 14, just like Billy. So yep. So that's your cast. Now on to the Beast of Resistance, Act One. Yeah, Facebook. Oh, okay. A little notification there. All right. The narrator. Ladies and gentlemen, miracle production. I'm gonna imagine the narrator sound like that dude from Price is Right. Ladies and gentlemen, Miracle Productions presents Brownie's Rescue Mission on Uranus. Hello. Yeah, making me think of Price is Right. Probably one of the best game shows to watch with your, for the one of the best game shows a kid can watch with their parents and grandparents. See, email. Okay. A play based. It's a play based on an adventure in the Yumeko novel series. For anyone that doesn't know, say Yumiko is the manifestation of the dreams and imagination of various people throughout time, mostly children. Nobody knows exactly how long this world has been in existence. All we do know is that sometime after God's creation of this human race, everyone developed their own ideals, dreams, and imagination. As SpongeBob say, imagination. This resulted in the creation of all kinds of myths and fairy tales. Then, once technology was introduced, people had dreams and ideals of various futures involving the advancements of their technology and what was beyond time and space. The more people grew in their dreams and imagination, the more real Yumiko became, along with other worlds and other universes, creating a multiverse. Like Yumiko, some of the worlds have magical creatures and beings, such as anthropomorphic animals, fairies, unicorns, ogres, elves, leprechauns, mermaids, mer people, and mer people, magicians, mythical warriors, dragons, space aliens from other planets, and so much more. Our story begins at the house of Brownie B. Brown, who is joined by his friends Dashdale Evans, Billy Webster, Gerald Millers, and Francine Campbell. They are watching the Squirrel Avenger on TV, and suddenly the show was interrupted by a breaking news report. Dashdale was furious. They, then Dashdale shouts angrily, "How? What? How dare they interrupt my heroic adventure as the Squirrel Avenger? Just when I was about to catch the diabolical thief." Dashdale, Brownie says, "Dashdale, you're not the Squirrel Avenger." Daryl says, "Yeah, now let's hear the news report." Fine. And then the news reporter, it's a breaking. Okay. This is the breaking news report. Moments ago, three ice monsters kidnapped Mayor Cedric Rosefield's daughter, Anna. Soon after that, they, their boss, their boss. Okay, so yeah, correct that. Their boss, known as the Vanta Master, left this video message of his demands. And this guy's gonna imitate EJ's voice because he's gonna be playing the Vanta Master. The Vanta Master on the video in a smug tone, of course. Oh, is this thing on? This thing on? Oh, hey. Hey. Hello, Hey. Hello, Mayor Rosefield. Hey. I bet you. I bet that position in a. I bet that position is a pretty big responsibility. Sure would be ashamed if, while you were doing your job, so. Hey. Okay, wait. Hello, Mayor Rosefield. I bet that position is a pretty big responsibility. Sure would be a shame if, while you were doing your job, some punk come along and took one of your kids. To be more specific, your precious daughter Ada. But don't worry, she's just taking a little vacation about 2,870 million kilometers into outer space, to be exact. You know. I hear that the planet Uranus is lovely this time of year, like a winter wonderland with plenty of methane gas to breathe in. Anyway, uh, she's gonna need a ride home. So if you could give me your position as mayor, I'll bring her back safe and sound. You got 6 hours to reply. I was gonna give you 24, but figured that might be a little too long. It might take, so I'm just gonna give you 6 hours. You better hurry up, or after those 6 hours, she'll start, running out of oxygen. So just give me a ring at 1-800-1-MASTER. That's again 1-800-1-MASTER. And if you call in the next few hours, I'll throw in my personal chicken Caesar salad, and some fresh baked snickerdoodles. And say, and some fresh, and we'll also give you a very nice, and we'll also give you a little something nice to drink. Ciao. Chickens, the snickerdoodles. I had the snickerdoodle because of the fact EJ was playing the character and he loves snickerdoodles. Ashtail, that fiend has some nerve to resort to such a foul action, such as kidnapping, just to take Mayor Rosefield's position. Well, I won't stand for it. This is a job for the Squirrel Avenger. Francine, you're not the Squirrel Avenger. And Gerald said, true, but Dashtail does have a point. Brownie said, I agree. We can't just sit around and do nothing. Francine, but what are we going to, but how are we going to get into space without a rocket? And Billy, Brownie and I have some, Brownie and I have some new inventions in the basement that could help us out. And now we go on to Act 2 of this play. The narrator comes in again. Brownie and Billy led Dashtail, Gerald, and Francine to the basement and revealed their inventions. It's a brand it's a brand new it's a brand new supercomputer, complete with all the different functions of the future and everything. This was come out in the 1980s, by the way. So along with with an early look at the internet that'll soon to come, you'll also get some other things that'll be soon to come and possibly develop into, I don't know, maybe we'll call it in the future an iPhone or something, or maybe even have some internet site like YouTube or something. Who knows? I mean, I'm just spitballing ideas out there for. I'm just spitballing ideas for some random people like maybe Steve Jobs or something. But hey, it's all gonna be yours. So let's play the game and see if she'll win it. I'm sorry, Adam. No, okay, all that what. Okay, the only thing that was in the script was that they lived in the basement. I just kind of got a little carried away. I'm sorry. Anyway, Billy, the first invention is this battle suit. It's built with armor. It's built with armor that has a high level of endurance to withstand extreme impacts and heating system to keep you warm in the deep cold. So say a heating system now. There we go. So far so good. Hadn't really had to, just few things I've added in there, but not a whole lot of stuff yet. Okay. Brownie says. Plus, we modified the suit to be able to fire heat energy blast from the hands, and give some burning hot punches and hot kicks. I mean, they are in space in the deep cold. It also has thrusters for flight and strength enhancements. Gerald, Gerald said, "Sounds cool, or should I say, sounds hot." that so Dash tells, "Well, time for me to suit up and get to it. Hold on a second. It's better that I go." What? Why can't I go? Hey, Billy. Billy says, "Because the suit has a special hand. Like because the suit has a special headband to link the wearer mentally with it." And Brad, and I have a better focus to concentrate and operate it. So there's no and Francine. So there's no way you would be able to control the suit because you're a reckless show off. That I'm not reckless. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. 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 That's enough. He started it. Let's just move on. Fine. Almost like hizzy when they be like, whenever the bright ideals guy comes up, here's a bright idea. Why don't you actually why don't you actually go out? This is probably a bird fly away when we fire it up. Here's a bright idea. Why don't you actually go out there and see if it's a bird instead before you mutate the crap out of something? Fine. So Brown and there like, okay. So Billy then explains more. Okay, the second invention will be your transportation to Uranus, Brownie. I took your dad's old fire truck, and with some special parts from my dad, I built the fire truck spaceship. It has all the standard fire truck and spaceship features, plus a missile launcher, flamethrower, stealth mode, energy shield, and a siren laser. Brownie said, "All right, time for me to suit up." The narrator, Brownie suited up in his battle spacesuit, got in the fire truck spaceship, and blasted off to the rescue. Now we're into Act 3. Narrator continues here. Brownie arrived on Uranus and started looking for Anna. Suddenly, three ice monsters approached him. Now, I know I said the ice monsters could be male or female to play them and everything. Um, at the moment, I'm sort of because of the dialogue, I'm kind of imagining them talking like the three hyenas from Lion King. So I'm just gonna kind of imitate them because they did have two guys and one lady. So, so I'm just gonna imitate them as I'm reading it to you guys. But of course, you have to see the actual play to see how the actual actors see how they do with this there. Because sometimes when you do your casting, sometimes who you cast comes up with something. Sometimes they come up with something better than what you as the writer or the director has envisioned. Like Hercules. When they cast Hades for Hercules, the Disney Hercules movie. You know how Hades originally they wanted Hades to be a smooth talker like Jafar or Scar, but the guy who auditioned for Hades, honestly, he actually just auditioned for funsies. He really was not expecting to get the role. So he just went up and did something at random and sounded like a car salesman. Disney heard his audition and was like, "That's not what we're looking for, but we like it. Hey, you can be Hades." "Oh, really? Oh, okay." So that's how James Wood got the role. He wasn't even trying to get the role, and because they just they liked the random car salesman pitch he did there. "Hey, how you doing? Hades or the dead? What is this, a museum? What is this, a funeral?" Yeah. Oh, all right. So here we go. Brownie says, "All right, you ice monsters, where is Camille?" Oh yeah, I gotta change that. Okay, it's supposed to be Anna. Okay, I forgot. It's supposed to be Anna. Where? Okay, where is Anna? Almost like when they were asking, when they was asking for Gamora in the Avengers movie. Like, where is Gamora? I'll do you one. Wait, who is Gamora? I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora? Okay, Ice and the Ice Monsters have their lines. Where she's with our she's with our boss. She's with our boss, but you'll have to get through us to find them. Or you could go back to Earth and ask the mayor to surrender his position to the boss. Or you like, oh, oh, what's it gonna be? Fight us or surrender? Hey, make your choice, little puppy. You just made three mistakes. First, challenging me was a big mistake. Second, the mayor would never surrender to the likes of you. Ooh, think you're such a tough guy, huh? what's the what's the third mistake? Don't ever call me a little puppy. Brownie blasts Ice Monster number one with a heat energy blast, sending the monster flying back a bit. Ice. So then the other, oh, you ought not have done that. Now we're gonna now we're gonna frost you up like Jack Frost. Bring it on. As like Batman say, now we're talking. Don't copyright me. Don't copyright me. Return the sound there so YouTube don't copyright me for my text sound. I mean, I gotta remember to turn my phone, turn the sound down, like when you go in the movie theater. Please silence your cell phone during the movie. Please silence your cell phone. The narrator starts talking like a sport host announcing the play-by-play, sort of like what Robert Williams did to Genie. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Brownie versus the Ice Monsters. Brownie roasted Ice Monster number one, but now number two and three are charging at him. Brownie activate his space suits at Hot Fist. Now they're fighting fist to fist. Like fist to fist. There's a lot of dodging, and now Brownie's knocking two and the three. Oh, wait a minute. One has gotten up and is sneaking behind Brownie. Brownie doesn't see him. Oh no! Number one just fired his ice breath to freeze Brownie solid. This does not look good. This does not look good for our hero sports fans. Number two and number three are getting up and they're beginning to laugh and mock him. What will Brownie do? What do you do? And then, well. hey, I got an idea. Hey, I got an idea. Let's skip dinner and order a nice frozen dessert. Wait, I got one. Whoa, good idea. Wait, I got one. Make mine a nice big chocolate brownie popsicle. What you think? And the ice monsters laugh more until number three notices the ice melting and steam. Let me make sure I got that. I got that right there. Steam, yeah, steam coming from it. Hey, ice monster number three's. We might be getting a hot bun sundae instead. Why you Why you say that? Before anyone could answer, all the ice monsters noticed the ice the ice turned bright red. They gasp, and immediately the ice explodes, knocking all the ice monsters out. Ooh. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna stretch this just a little bit so I can hear because I'm having this. I don't want to squint my eyes too much. Yeah. Okay, now I can zoom in on it just a little bit. There, that's a little okay. That's a little bit better. Okay, come back over this way. There we go. Okay, okay. I'm making it a little bit, making my document a little bit bigger so I could yeah, make it a little easier to read. Yeah, and there. They are. Browny is now unfrozen thanks to his suit's heating system, raising the temperature enough to burst him out of the ice, ladies and gentlemen. And blow the ice monsters away. Okay, let me see. Let me change it. And really, let's see. I guess you could say okay, let's just say and roast the ice monsters, yeah. And roast the ice monsters. Now it's on to the main event. It's time to face the Phantom Master in order to save Anna before she runs out of oxygen. And now to make this a little error because I accidentally put Camille there, we're gonna put Anna. And just to let you guys know, Camille, that's who I had at first, but I changed to the Anna. Camille is actually Anna's little baby sister. But the thing is, Camille actually would not be present yet, because in the first Yumeko book, I didn't really state her age, but as of now, I am confirming her to be at least 2 years old in the first Yumeko book. So yeah, yep. Mm. All right. Oh, then the Phantom Master shows up. Huh. Well. If it isn't Brownie B. Brown trying to be a hero, I guess you think you all that in a bag of hot and spicy pork rinds. Now that sounds pretty good right now. But you're a bit out of your league. Look, enough small talk. Give back Anna now. Well, you might. Well, first of all, you might want to actually get your plate resolved. First of all, you go demanding orders. See, I worked a little fourth wall in there. Oh yeah, they got okay. I forgot to change it. This supposed to be okay. Phantom Master. And just to also let you guys know, the Phantom Master's actual name is actually going to be Penubian or Puny Man or Punymon, as my sister, as Casey calls him. But he's keeping his identity as the Phantom Master for this play as well as the next book that's coming out. But his real name Penubian will be revealed soon. Yeah. Okay. So, oh yeah. Right. Very, very well. I say, oh yeah. You're not getting her back. You're not getting her back that easy. You're not that easy without a fight, little puppy. Very well, but don't call me a little puppy. And here we go again with the narrator. Our mighty heroic Brownie B. Brown versus the our mighty heroic Brownie B. Brown versus the diabolical, evil evil, evil, and fiendish Phantom Master. Let the battle begin! Brownny fires two heat energy blasts, but the Phantom Master slaps them away like a fly. Now the Phantom Master fires a dark magic ice beam from his hands, and Brownny's armor endurance kicks in to protect him. You can't. Your tin can can't. Your tin can suit can't protect you for long. Then how about my hot fists? Brownny makes both his fists super hot and uses them to shield the beam. Also, I forgot we're in Act 4. And then. What we got here? Oh, okay. It's a little message from me, Jay. Yeah, those fists. Those fists are really hot. Those fists are really hot fists. Oh, say, yeah, those fists. Oh, okay. Wait. I wrote okay. Those. Okay, it should be those hot fists. There we go. Yeah, those hot fists are really going to help you. I'm so scared. The little pup the little puppy thinks he's going to defeat me. Suddenly, Brownny notices the ice monsters coming from behind them, out the corner of his eyes, preparing to fire their ice breath. And got to change. Okay, supposed to be Phantom Master. Any last words before I defeat you? Brownny said, yeah, just one word. Just one word. Freeze. Huh? Brownny rushes through the dark master rushes through the dark magic ice beam. And just as the ice monsters fire their ice breath, Brownny punches, say, the Phantom the master. Is Phantom Master's hands. Hey, Phantom Master's hands. The beam briefly stops, and just as Brownny gets out of the way, the Phantom Master accidentally fires another dark magic ice beam at the ice monsters. At the same time, they to be okay. Not put at the same time them. At the same time them. Same time their ice. At the same okay they that's what it's supposed to be. At the same time they fire their ice breath. The attack collides with the attacks collide with each other, exploding on contact and sending them flying a distance from the area. Well, it looks like Brownny caused the bad guys to blow each other away. And it looks like the impact also uncovered where Anna was. Anna enters and Brownny rushes over quickly. Rushes over and quickly gets her in the fire truck spaceship because the oxygen. Thank you for saving me. Thank you for saving me, Brownny, ever so much. It was my pleasure, Anna. Now let's get you back home. And the narrator closes us out. And so ends our story. It's unknown what become. It's unknown what became of the Phantom Master and his ice monsters. Is this the end of them? Will they be back? And say, will they be back? Are there other threats even more powerful than them? Who knows what the answers are one thing for sure, Brownie B. Brown will be ready to face them no matter what. However, ladies and gentlemen, you can keep track of the following adventures by buying the Yumeko novel series from Gabriel King Gabe Johnson today. Also, check out and ask how you can support his YouTube channel, Miracle Productions. And thanks for watching and have a blessed day. That is the end. And we'll see y'all next time, everybody. Hey! so that's what the so that's what's gonna be. Yeah, it seems pretty good. Yeah, like I said, I know it's supposed to be for 10 minutes. It's like, well, that's a way. Well, mostly because I'm reading. I was trying to get it edited and everything, but yeah, all together and everything. Yeah, it should come out to 10 minutes, and then that's another reason. Like, say, gonna send it off um for Sherry when she looks over it, and kind of oh, another thing she told me to at least make it 10 pages. So yeah, so now kind of can know, okay, let's see, maybe how we can do this part, and so on and so on. So yeah, uh, all it's all good, good, and really like that there doing all them voices and whatnot there. Now I got some other things I got to take care of there, but like I say, that's uh, oh my goodness, excuse me. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this stream there. Like I say, we're gonna send this off and yeah, kind of go from there. I think this month we're supposed to kind of go back and forth on this, and what's gonna, how this gonna be, what I'm gonna need, stuff like that. Also, one thing I will find out, which I'm pretty sure that'll come up. Okay, I know where it's gonna be at and everything. I do know the location, where she's gonna be having the play festival. One thing, yeah, like as far as like other people coming there, I'll be finding out, like okay, is there gonna be like tickets or something like that, how all that's gonna be set up, especially in order to let the people know I'm inviting and stuff, as well as you guys. Y'all want to come out here and see it too. So yeah, so yeah. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it there. Here's me. That's what I get for coming up early in the morning after a late night shift. I'm bad. I'm bad. Just kidding. Yeah. But anyway, uh, we'll see you guys later there. Make sure y'all definitely like, share, subscribe. Definitely let your friend, definitely let everybody you know about. Share the word there. Also, definitely get our books. And support us on that Patreon, just like Iceman Universe does, and see all his full length reactions. Give him some love as well, and also support the Miracle Crew. Big Sis Casey, Queen Tina, and EJ the Supreme, who has a starring role in the play. And also, just like you hang out with us on these live streams, hang out with us on Discord and Facebook. And let's sell each other stuff on the Macari app, just like I recently sold Dragon Megatron in the short I released about that. So yeah, I got a sale through. Now got some other things I'm about to sell. So yeah, definitely do that. And we will see y'all in the next video. The next video. Hey. Y'all take care, everybody.